So here's a question. I think for a lot of people who are new to this, or let's say you're running a business, you're new to this some sort of blockchain 101 fundamentals. Like, help explain how is it that a completely decentralized infrastructure, it's not controlled by any corporation, it's not controlled by a government. How can that be more secure or sort of safer than the centralized systems that people are so accustomed to?
That's a great question. And I think for many corporations, it's tough to wrap your head around how something that nobody is in charge of can actually be robust and resilient. The best analogy that I can think of is, again, kind of coming back to these old themes of thinking of the internet.
Yeah.
In the early days of the internet, of course, everybody, the dominant way that corporations interacted with the internet was to create, there's this cool idea that you can share documents and send packets and information very cheaply. So let's create our own personal intranet so that only people within our corporation can contact each other. And the internet, I mean, okay, that's a kind of a cute idea, maybe it'll go somewhere, but it's not really meant for real industrial use, right? And it's very clear that is reversed. Where today, actually, if you're running your own data center, that actually ends up being more difficult to run. You have probably worse downtime, you have probably worse performance than relying on somebody like AWS to run that system for you in a way that benefits from this giant economy of scale. In the same way, Ethereum you can think of as the largest economy of scale of any system in the world, where literally everybody in the world has an incentive to keep Ethereum running because there are the miners, there are the users. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, everybody in the system has an incentive to keep the system running, and so it does. And so Ethereum has had better uptime than AWS over this quarantine. Ethereum hasn't been down for a single minute. And what that reflects, I think, is a new kind of way of thinking about what infrastructure should look like when it comes to resilience and robustness.